over 6 decades, Bank of Industry has been here, driving Nigeria's industrial development through financial and business support services to micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and large enterprises across Nigeria. Leveraging on strategic partnerships, we provide equipment financing, working capital, and support to enterprises in key sectors of Nigeria's economy, including youth and women-led enterprises. Whatever your business needs, starting up, expansion, diversification, modernization, or rehabilitation, we'll be here, always to support you. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Hello and welcome to BOIImpact. I am Olagunju. A town hall meeting was organized in Lagos to showcase the government loan scheme created by the federal government to support micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, across the country. The 200 billion naira Presidential Intervention Fund is being implemented and managed by the Bank of Industry, BOI. At the meeting, participants were engaged and provided with all the relevant information regarding the federal government's loan schemes tailored specifically for MSMEs. The discussions focused on various aspects such as the application processes, eligibility criteria, disbursements, and the financial products to support business growth and sustainability. In attendance at the meeting were the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Jobs Creation and MSMEs, Mr. Temitola Adekunle Johnson, the representative of the MD-CEO of the Bank of Industry, Dr. Oluseun, the Executive Director, MSMEs, Mr. Shekarau Omar, the representative of the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, the Director of Youth Enterprise with Innovation in Nigeria, UWIN, Alhaji Hamid Ghazali. At the event, it was announced that small businesses will now be able to access up to 5 million naira as against the previous provision of 1 million naira under the fund. Here are details of the event. The town hall meeting marked a crucial step towards empowering local entrepreneurs and facilitating their access to essential financial resources, ultimately contributing to economic growth and jobs creation in Nigeria. The Senior Special Assistant to the President on Job Creation and MSMEs, Temitola Adekunle Johnson, emphasized that the Presidential Loan Scheme is available for access by the general public.
The reason why we started this thing is because MSMEs, after the removal of the subsidy, the President had given some funds to cushion the effects of what this was going to do in the lives and businesses of SMEs. The grant had been given by the Bank of Industry. They're about to start implementing the loans. But we did not want to hear, I did not know. Oh, I did not hear. And that is why, from the presidency, we have taken it upon ourselves to go around the entire country to tell you that this is what federal government is doing for small businesses. It is single digit, 9%. 9%, 3 years tenure. And it even depends on the sort of business you're doing. The Bank of Industry are even willing to go an extra mile. If they examine your books and they say that you need more time, they are able to go an extra mile. Initially, you could collect 1 million naira. Now we're saying you can collect up to 5 million naira, single digits. Please don't abuse this. Please don't take this for granted. It is not free money. It is a loan. Use it very well. I've seen people collect facilities from Bank of Industry. They started from 6 million, 7 million. I know 3 people that have collected facilities from Bank of Industry. As at last count, they were drawing down on a 2.4 billion naira facility. They started small. But the BOI watched them grow. They helped them. They worked with them. They will work with you. So across the entire nation, the BOI is going to let you know. The website is there. Go to their website, find out how you can apply for this and sort of apply for it.
The Executive Director, MSMEs, Bank of Industry, Mr. Shekarau Omar, who represented the Managing Director, CEO of the bank, Dr. Oluseun, gave insights into how federal government loan schemes could facilitate economic development and jobs creation.
In Nigeria, and of course Africa and the world, MSMEs have proven that they are driving force behind the non-oil economy, contributing significantly to innovation, economic growth, and job creation. It is a recognition of this that the federal government introduced the 200 billion Presidential Intervention Fund for MSMEs and manufacturing enterprises and appointed us, Bank of Industry, as the executing agency to implement this initiative. Of course, this is based on the track record of the bank, especially when it comes to helping and standing firmly in federal government interventions. We have done this for years, and we've proved that we can do it again and again, most importantly with integrity. There are 3 funds or streams. The first is the 50 billion. That is for nano. This is grant, and it's supposed to go to all Nigerians across the 774 local governments, with each person collecting 50,000 and a maximum of 1,000 per local government. I want to let you know that as at today, we have disbursed over 800,000 Nigerians out of the earmarked 1 million, and we've disbursed over 40 billion of the 50 billion. The intention is that between now and Christmas and New Year, we would have disbursed the entire 50 billion to Nigerians. And no local government, as we speak today, there's no local government that has not benefited from this grant. The second aspect of this is the 75 billion MSME intervention program designed for MSMEs. Initially, the agreement was that single obligor limit is 1 million. We got the presidential approval through our honorable minister that single obligor limit has been moved to 5 million. So those that will require more than ₦1 million up to 5 million, we are ready for you. And even if we've agreed and given you 1 million, and we discovered that now you need more than that, we'll come back to you and give you that. In the 75 billion manufacturing sector fund, this is also a very simple one. We do the documentation with you. You can take up to 1 billion naira. I can assure you that because we are dealing with companies that have been well established, companies that have their records, companies that are used to taking loans from different banks, and they have seen this as a low-hanging fruit, as a kind gesture from Mr. President. They have started coming to us. We would have disbursed 40 billion to well-qualified companies, Nigerian companies that have applied, and the records are there. What is important for us is that we will continue to serve this nation. We will not sit on these funds. We will continue to disburse them to qualified Nigerians. And by the time these funds are fully disbursed, the Honorable Minister, the SSA, will be able to go back to Mr. President and say, Mr. President, we have disbursed the 200 billion, but we need more because Nigerians are hardworking people, Nigerians need help, and Nigerians want to take loans that they can repay.
The Special Advisor to the President on Industry, Trade and Investment, Mr. John Olagunju, said MSMEs are vital for national development.
MSMEs really represent the true backbone of what drives the Nigerian economy. And, I mean, let's think about the numbers for a second. MSMEs, we have about 40 million MSMEs in Nigeria, and they employ about 60 to 70% of all people work for MSMEs. And they contribute about 40% to 50% to the GDP. So that means that of the 200 million Nigerians, 1 out of 4.5 people here either work for or is an MSME. So this number illustrates just how important MSMEs are to anything we try to do in this country. They are the biggest sector of our economy. And it's in understanding how big MSMEs are and how critical they are for any national development agenda that one of the first things that the president did as the president was to implement this facility. So thank you very much for the work that has gone into this, the work that the SSA is doing, the work that the Honorable Minister is doing in being able to use MSMEs as an anchor for driving, not only driving industrial growth, but creating jobs so that that prosperity that all Nigerians can be shared can become a reality.
Director of Youth Enterprise with Innovation in Nigeria, UWIN, Ministry of Finance, Ahmed Ghazali, outlined several efforts of government to revamp the economy.
For the manufacturing sector, our administration is working tirelessly to improve the ease of doing business in Nigeria for entrepreneurs. Some of the initiatives to support ease of doing business in Nigeria include various fiscal governance reforms like automation of the process of import duty exemption certificate, IDEC, harmonization of tax laws in the Federation, and unification of exchange rate regimes. Furthermore, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has recently approved the Casual Jobs Scheme, which is designed to foster job creation within 10 SME clusters, such as fashion, beauty, artisanry, in the informal sector of the economy. This scheme, funded by my ministry, is coordinated by the Office of the Vice President. To further underline these measures above, and further incorporate this unregulated informal sector into the mainstream framework of our economy, our administration is in the final stage of designing National Youth Unemployment Benefit Program, a comprehensive social welfare initiative designed to support the unemployed, underemployed, and those struggling with self-employment.
So it's very important, and I think it resonates with what we're doing at the ministry. How we can remove barriers to the growth of our micro, small, and medium enterprises. And I think that, in addition to this, we're also interested in those policies and programs that in itself completely address regulatory bottlenecks that our small businesses, that our manufacturing concerns, right, continue to encounter. I congratulate and thank BOI for bridging that gap and for making its programs and procedures so practical that they are above board and they can be seen. I thank BOI.
Some of the beneficiaries of the presidential grant and loan schemes expressed their gratitude to the federal government.
I'm a food vendor in Isalo. I'm very grateful for this opportunity and the support from the BOI and also from the presidential scheme. I say God bless all and God bless the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all.
When I got the money, I used the money to make sure that my business go on. And I want to thank Mr. President and the Bank of Industry to give us this money. And I urge the federal government and the Bank of Industry, as they say, to do more, that we are ready to work, we are ready to do business. Thank you very much.
I'm here to say a big thank to federal government for what they have done for me. The money they gave to me last time. When the money come, I was like, whoa, because before that time, I was running in my house. And there's many things I lack in that time to ask to you, like toy, bicycle for children to play with. I don't have them before. But when the money come in, I quickly use the money to buy those things for children to play. See, that time, the daycare have increased now.
The Director, Cash Transfer at the Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment, Lola Orimogunje, said the initiative supports the vision of Lagos State.
This initiative is not a program. It is a beacon of hope, a bold step by the federal government to address the current economic hardship faced by many Nigerians. The selection of 15,562 MSME allocated to Lagos State it cuts across all the local governments and local government development center in Lagos State. It simplifies the government's commitment to empowering her people and fostering economic resilience. Micro, small, and medium enterprises are the lifeblood of the thriving economy. In Lagos State, they account for a significant portion of economic activities, job creation, and innovation. Lagos State has always been a trailblazer in fostering economic growth and supporting entrepreneurship. Our dedication through platforms of the Lagos Cares program, we have consistently demonstrated our dedication to empowering vulnerable groups. The Presidential Grants and Loan Scheme complement these efforts, and as a stage, we are fully committed to its success. I extend a profound gratitude to the federal government and the Bank of Industry for their visionary leadership in driving this initiative. Together, we can create a future where every Nigerian has the opportunity to thrive.
For over 6 decades, Bank of Industry has been here, driving Nigeria's industrial development through financial and business support services to micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, and large enterprises across Nigeria. Leveraging on strategic partnerships, we provide equipment financing, working capital, and support to enterprises in key sectors of Nigeria's economy, including youth and women-led enterprises. Whatever your business needs, starting up, expansion, diversification, modernization, or rehabilitation, we'll be here, always to support you. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Relationship entry with Bank of Industry is very, very cordial. Very cordial because sometimes we even get 1 or 2 business support. We get 1 or 2 business support from them. We get some from time to time. They try to ask us areas that we need assistance, and sometimes we get mail that gives us more insight in those areas that we have already listed. So sometimes they ask, is it in the area of marketing? Is it in the area of expansion? Is it in the area of accounting and all of that? So we always try to appoint them according to how it affects us at that point in time. If these machines were not here, some of the staff that are manning the machine, they wouldn't be here. So their relationship has really helped us to produce this machine, as well help us to service the staff that are manning this machine.
You're watching BOI Impact. The Abia State government has signed a 10 billion naira matching fund agreement with the Bank of Industry, BOI, to boost businesses in the state and enhance industrialization. Under the agreement, the Abia State government will provide 5 billion naira, which will be matched with another 5 billion naira by the Bank of Industry and disbursed to entrepreneurs in the state to support their businesses. Here are details of the MOU signing ceremony. The BOI-ABSG collaboration will empower micro, small and medium enterprises in 17 local governments of Abia State by providing easy access to funds to boost their businesses. BOI's Executive Director, Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Mr. Shekarau Omar, said various sectors of Abia State's economy will benefit from the partnership.
Every angle of the state, will be covered. Every activity within the state, from agriculture to ICT to other areas, including culture and other things, will also be covered by the MOU and by the funding. Because what you want to do is to develop every aspect of the state. You may have one side of the state that is good in agriculture. If you focus on agriculture alone, you are leaving other areas, sorry. But if you are looking at the totality of the state, then you'll be able to deploy funds to every part of the state. And we also believe in BOI that you need to develop every angle. Every angle of a state, every angle of a nation is important. The key to developing your industries is that you have to focus on the ones that are strong today, the ones that are weak, and see how you can make the strong ones to remain, the ones that are weak, bring them up, so that within the state and within the nation, you have equal development. And that way, you reduce security issues, you reduce poverty, you increase wealth, you increase awareness, and you increase knowledge within your people. So money will change hands, good things will change hands, good schools will exist, people will come to work for the government, people will work for themselves, and everybody is happy. That's what we are looking for.
The Abia State Commissioner for Industry and SMEs, Mr. Mike Apara, said the partnership will provide more job opportunities.
What we want to do by this partnership is to ensure that we assist our people. Instead of sitting to looking for a job, you can do something for yourself, running your own business. We will not only just give them money, we will also teach them how to manage their own business, branding, marketing, and a lot we can do with that.
The Bank of Industry is committed to its mission to transform Nigeria's industrial sector by providing financial and business support services to enterprises. The development of large enterprises and MSMEs in Nigeria is at the core of the bank's activities, and the bank is leaving no stone unturned in its commitment to this mission. Are you an entrepreneur or an aspiring one with potentially viable business ideas? Please visit any BOI office close to you for financial and technical support to grow your business or bring your idea to fruition. You can also log on to our website www.boi.ng or visit our social media pages. Together, we're not just building businesses, we're building a brighter future. And that's it on BOI Impact. I am Olagunju. Thanks for watching.